What is up, you guys? It is Henrik45 here, and in today's video, I'm gonna be discussing with you guys some changes that are gonna be coming for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG product lineup moving forward when Eternity Code gets released. And yeah, I know I am a little bit late to these changes, and I'm really sorry I couldn't get this video out to you guys earlier. But my day off just started today, and I only just found time to do this now, so that's why I'm releasing it today. But either way, this is going to be my little discussion of what they announced here in this article here about what's going to be happening for the TCG products moving forward. And basically, guys, if you guys haven't been keeping up, there was a community day that was held somewhere in Konami's headquarters in Europe, and a lot of Yugi-tubers um, from the community went there to discuss about some things that are gonna be happening with the TCG and some other things here. And I think some of the Yugi-tubers that did join were there. It's Berdaz HD. I think he's a Duel Links player, if I'm not mistaken, and Farfa was also there, and some other uh, YouTubers were also there that I can't name at the top of my head right now. But yeah, they did attend the event on that day, and this is just some of the things that they announced during that event. So basically, I'm just gonna go off every line here, and I'm gonna explain you guys what they mean. So yeah, so the first line here says a new rarity, it's getting its name, and an old one retires. And they said they're getting this information from Europe, which I just mentioned, and therefore they cannot confirm that it would apply anywhere else at this time. At the time we're recording this video, and there are going to be some big changes that are going to be starting with the release of Eternity Code, which I do not think there is a release date yet for the TCG yet at this point. So one of the things that they announced here is that the rarity that we've been calling for so long, Prismatic Secret Rare or Alternative Rare, it's getting its official name, and it's going to be called Starlight Rare. So basically, all these rarities here that you guys see here in these pictures, they're no longer going to be called Prismatic Secret Rares, as what we've been calling them for a long time. They're now going to be called Starlight Rares. So that's the official name that they're giving it now. And next, with Eternity Code regular rares, the cards with no foil artwork but a silver foil lettering on the names has been retired. Similar to Speed Duel booster sets, you will no longer receive these in your booster packs. So basically, what this means is the rarity that we've had for so long, which only include like just little foilings of like silver linings on the name of the card, is no longer going to be available. It's going to be retired, and it's no longer going to be available in any Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG booster packs moving forward, kind of like how it is in Speed Duels at the moment. And on top of that, there are additional Super, Ultra, and Secret Rare cards in the set that will be distributed flat. Instead, all cards will be evenly distributed, which means no short or underprinted foils in main sets for the foils. Starlight Rares will be bumped up from 4 to 5 cards per set. It is not yet known how the distribution of alternatives to foils will go now that there are no rares to replace it, and each pack will contain 8 commons and 1 foil cards, and rares are not going indefinitely, but there are no current plans to bring them back. Just a possibility to do so exists. So yeah, guys, this paragraph alone has already had me really excited and had me thinking a lot about what Konami is planning on doing with their future sets now. So to break it down for you here, the first part here was claiming that Konami said there's not going to be any more short prints in any of the main sets moving forward. That is a really big claim that Konami is making with sets like these, and I really do hope that they do live up to these claims, and I really do pray that they make this a reality, and hopefully can distribute the same kind of like news throughout the rest of the world and throughout like the US, I guess, in general. Um, and I really do hope that they do live up to these claims, because if they can do this, this is going to be a really big change for the way that we buy products. Because before, when you really wanted to get like a real good chase card without needing to go through so many packs with the hope of getting one, it not being so short printed, you'd have to buy it as singles. But with this news being announced, it almost makes looking like buying booster packs almost appealable, because now it almost seem like you will be almost guaranteed to be able to pull like the card that you might want or need from your set without needing to open like a whole case of like a set in general. And the fact that they are also boosting up Starlight Wares from 4 to 5 is also really good. So you now get a better chance to be able to pull these kind of beautiful Starlight Wares from these sets is really good. And the fact that they are saying that wares are not going indefinitely uh, also has me a little bit, skeptical, because I honestly do not also think that they're going to be bringing this back in any shape or form, because they also did, if I'm not mistaken, I think they have also said also gonna they were gonna be doing the same thing for ghost rares, but like that's nowhere to be found now at this point. So I think rares are gonna be following the same trend in general. Do not hold me to that, guys. That's just one of my thoughts I'm having right now, but yeah, that's just what I'm thinking at the moment. And the next thing that they said here is Ignition Assault is confirmed to be the last sneak peek set. And these events have been discontinued. And then from Eternity Code onward, there will be pre release events in which you can get better promo cards, much more playable in the phraseology used. With the visit of the event, you get the right to purchase one box of the set. The rest of the event will be for open dueling. So yeah, basically in this paragraph, they're saying here that Ignition Assault is going to be the last sneak peek, and there won't be uh, any more sets like these moving forward. So now that they're stopping sneak peeks here, what they're saying here that they're replacing this with is that they're gonna hold pre-release events, which is what they're dubbing it, and instead of getting a few packs from those kind of events, you now get to purchase at least one booster box of an entire set without needing to, just getting a few packs. So, I don't really know how I feel about this. I am happy that they're distributing more products to consumers like this and being able to get more spoils into like what will be included in a set. I'm kind of up in the air at the moment with the way they are handling this, but we'll just have to see how how it will be like perceived by the rest of the community. But that's just how I feel at the moment. And they have also said here special editions will be discontinued with Eternity Code, and Initial Assault will be the final special edition product. And a new product will replace in the future, and more information will come later on this. So basically, starting from Eternity Code, special editions will no longer be available, and Initial Assault will be the final special edition product that they'll ever release. So I am really happy about this change, because for the most part, special editions have not had a huge impact on the competitive landscape of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because for the most part, special editions are not do not introduce a whole lot. There are very few instances where special editions would include promos, that would, change the way the meta works and like, kind of shape how the meta, um, you know, is represented. But for the most part, they don't really do a whole lot. They're not as fun to watch, and they don't really do a lot in terms of being a big impact in the meta. And this next paragraph and the last paragraph here is what's uh, gotten me really thinking a lot about how Konami is handling these changes. Uh, in this paragraph, the last paragraph here, they're saying here that rush duels will not be introduced for the TCG. For now, they're gonna remain exclusive to Japan, and rush duels are presently considered as the OCG equivalent of speed duels. Uh, so in this case, I'm kind of in a mixed bag right now of emotions with this change, because I was actually thinking that with the release of the new anime, with this new format being introduced, I was really hoping it would be able to be carried over to the TCG in some way. I thought they would be able to exist alongside speed duels, but apparently that's not the case, and I that won't affect me as much personally, because since I live in the Philippines, I'm not affected as much, so I will still be able to purchase these kind of products here and still be able to test them out, which I probably will try to test out for you guys here on the channel when they do get released in April. But I don't really know how I feel about this, because rush duels and speed duels are almost in a way kind of like a similar format, except rush duels seems a little bit more advanced, considering you get to normal summon infinite amount of times, draw like 5 cards every turn, and do that kind of stuff. It kind of is uniquely different from speed duels, which is kind of like just a clone of Duel Links, if you're not following that. So I'm not really sure how I feel about this. It is a bit sad that the TCG side of things are not going to be able to take advantage of this. Hopefully, they might be able to be open to more feedback and be able to make this a new thing. But at the moment, right now, that's just not going to be the case. And I really do hope they do something about this soon, and hopefully make it more available to a wider landscape of people than just the OCG in general. And as of right now, as more information comes out, they said they are going to continue to try and keep everyone else here updated. So that's basically all the news that they've announced at the community day in Konami in Europe. So first impressions of my of this news here is I'm actually really happy they're addressing a lot of the problems that the community was having for a long time. I really do hope that they do live up to these claims here as much as possible, because if they're just gonna announce these kind of things and not live up to the hype, then I don't really think it's gonna build the kind of trust that we've had in them for so long. And I really do hope they do make this a thing, and hopefully they do carry this over to the OCG in some shape or form. I'm not really sure if that's gonna be a thing, but hopefully they do. But for now, I am feeling really positive about these changes. I really do hope that they can, you know, live up to, the hype. I really do hope that they hopefully stay true to their word and make this a real thing, and hopefully be able to make this an international kind of thing. So that it's not just a region lock thing in Europe, and hopefully more people will be able to be excited about this news. But for now, guys, that is it. Those are just the new changes that are going to be made for the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG products moving forward. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, feel free to give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments down below what you guys do want to see next. And if you guys do enjoy my content and you want to see anything else that I upload in general, feel free to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you guys don't miss uh, anytime I upload a video. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is Cedric45 signing off.